so I haven't done a review on these card sleeves in a minute, just because I bought them a while ago, but I have not done an update on TitanShield in a minute, because I wanted to actually try them out and see for myself, like, how they were. So I originally bought, this is the original pack right here. What is that? I think it's, I don't know if it's this one here or this one, and I check it real quick. I'm pretty sure it's which one is it? We'll find out. The thing is, like, when they came out, I got them at first, they were different sizes, different size sleeves, which is not cool. And not only that, but since one of my kids has been using the sleeves, I'm pretty sure it's got to be the other one. Or maybe it is this one. I don't know. But one of these, like, has, unfortunately, the sleeves they rip very easily. They tear very easily, and I even had to, like, I think these are the new ones. They stick. I'm seeing, like, taking them out, like I'm, like, pushing with my fingers in the back, and, like, there's, like, when you want to take one out, they stick to each other. They stick a lot. Not only with these ones, but the lilac ones or lavender ones also do stick as well. And I'm pretty sure these are actually the second ones I was sent. Because the first ones here, where I remember, they didn't stick that much. These are the first ones I got. So I'm just giving an update on these because I was, wanting to do an update on these to see how they are. Yeah, these are the first ones here. As you can see, like, they don't stick at all. They come out nice and easy. The plastic here is and also part of the desk here. I'm trying to organize cards and everything. But anyway, so these come out nice and easy. Like, they slide nice and easy out. Everything is fine in that sense. But the sleeves were different sizes, and they were definitely not up to par with durability, because they did not last me at all. But regarding the new sleeves right here, as you can see, these sleeves right here, these are the new ones. I have sleeved them up. I took them to a pre-release a few weeks back, and have been using them ever since. Like, I've been talking a bit. Not a whole lot, but they have been used. And they still, they shuffle fine. Like, comparing from, like, when I took them out here, they're really sticky. They're now just a little bit sticky, like, not too much. And so they stick just a little bit when I put them in. It's not the easiest sleeve, or easiest shuffle, unfortunately. And as you can see on the cards as well, put my camera to focus a little bit here. It will. Let's manually do it really quick because it's being a pooper. But this camera here, once I get it focused, will show you. It's like autofocusing, but it's not working right. There we go. Right there. As you can see, like, where the cards come to. So they're very at the edge. This one right here, for example, this card literally is, like, the edge of the sleeve. So, and then too much room is on the bottom there. And, like, I always having to go back in and, like, maybe push them down again. So that's unfortunately annoying, and it's more like almost a perfect fit here. There's definitely more room on the bottom than there's on the top, and I feel like it should be the other way around. Definitely should be more room on top there, or at least the same amount of room, and so that was unfortunately I've seen with these sleeves. Some of them, like, still are down. Some of them are, like, peeking out the top. You can see on this card here. Like, that wasn't peeking out, it just kind of blue like that. But anyway, some of them, like, right at the border. Like this one right here is, like, right there. Other ones aren't as much. This one I pushed it down. It's not as much anymore. But they're all pretty much almost at the border there on the top, which is not that cool. But my daughter has been using the lavender ones, testing them out on an Algodan deck here, to fit the theme. And these haven't been that bad. So these, like, I've had to readjust the cards at all, like, to the sleeves. They come almost to the edge, but it's not a whole lot. Like, you could push them back down, and if you do, for example, do it with the cadaver card. So I push it back down here a little bit, it just goes a little bit more in there. Oh, that's just kind of the part that goes. Anyway, like, darn crap on the cards, like, letting the kids. Anyway, so as you can see, like, on the top here, like, it's not that bad, Oh, yeah, the camera, there you go. It's not that far off. Like the other one's like right there almost. The room on the bottom still more than the top. I don't agree with that. But the cool thing about these ones, in the beginning as well, like I'll take a pack out and show you. But in the beginning as well, when these sleeves, when I took these sleeves out originally, in the very first time, they also stick a ton. Like they stick. Like it's not even like before like sliding. Like these also stick for some reason. The plastic does. I don't know why that happens. It's very weird. Maybe because it's just brand spanking new or something. I don't know. But the weird thing is, with this one in particular, what I noticed is that when you shuffle them, they shuffle pretty smooth. And when you're doing a full deck shuffle, and if I, like, let's say I use some cards, and so these cards are discarded, I have these cards in hand, I'm shuffling now, and they just go. And they shuffle super nice. They're super clean, and you go, and it's really, really cool. And they shuffle super, like I said, look at that. I love the shuffle on these. I just wish there was a consistency with all of the sleeves. Like this lavender one's super cool, but again, this isn't even a full deck. This isn't a full deck of cards. Like it's just two pre-release kits I put together, and then I've taken some cards out of it since then. So I'll even make it smaller, and I'll shuffle them, and it's still like I have to, like you can shuffle with them, there's no problem. You still have to fidget with them a little bit because they stick. And so I don't know if it's just because the Alakazam one has been used more, and that's why. But it was mostly after like a month and a half of like kind of use, not like daily or anything like that, but you know having use out of them. Where the lavender ones stuck less. So I do want to mention that these sleeves right here that I have, and then plus the lavender ones as well. These both sleeves were sent to me after I had sent the original review video on the first pack that I received. And I was pretty upset about the other ones that happened, you know. And again, the other ones have been also breaking, so I've been still using them for just like a decks for the kids. I do a Pokemon club, and you know, because they're, you know, I'm just like, well, they can use these ones, you know, for now. It's fine. Text the card still and everything, but those sleeves have been breaking nonstop. It's been kind of crazy. So I'm surprised how many sleeves have broken. Of course, you're like, oh yeah, this is kid shuffling. But still, it's like, if a kid's shuffling, if an adult's shuffling, usually adults use more force, you know, usually. And so it's like, are trying to shuffle quicker, and, you know, have to have the, you know, shuffle done quicker and stuff like that. So, because of that, it's definitely harder to do when they're sticking. But the thing is, like, these ones right here, they stick a little bit, but they're not, like, too bad, you know. The lavender ones turned out better. So the second batch that I received from them as, you know, we're sorry you know, we're sorry we did this, you know, and sent you some bad package, you know, recompense for that. We should have one be straight up honest as it happened. Very great customer service. I'm very, very proud. It took a bit to get on my videos, like a month later, but once they did, they were on top of things. So not complaining at all there on that end. But yeah, I'm just upset that the consistency between the lavender ones and the rose gold ones are completely different. That's where I'm just like, well, why do these shuffle great and everything, and they fit a little bit better, and then the rose gold ones don't fit as well? Again, you gotta see a random card off the top. So you can see, you know, this right here, again, you can still see some room up here on the top, and this is like right at the edge after shuffling. And it should not be like this. It should be at least like this. So I don't understand what the difference is between, like, and I even do different cards, because Kadabra was the one like I used like in the example. I don't want you guys thinking like I just took the same card. So here's a different card. You see Lisa here. You can see the slight purple on the top. Oh, this actually is at the edge too. Huh. Well, still, I don't know why some of them are at the edge, some of them aren't. But that was also the edge too. So just wanted to give my explanation there. Thank you so much for taking time to listen to this, and I hope you guys make a decision here based on what I've shown. Hopefully the people from TitanShield see this too, and hopefully get their cards or their sleeves in order, because yeah, definitely need to fix that. So hopefully get that fixed, and Yeah, these are other sleeves, but yeah. Hopefully we get that fixed and things are going to be better.
Literally worst nightmare.